another video. It's your boy Sir Loco 187, and today video is gonna be just a couple of topics, some stuff that was on my mind as of recently. And man, you know, you've been seeing all over the YouTube world and social media, you know, talking about these right here. You know, they sold out, you know. So first off, if you're into sneakers and man, and you know, if you're into sneakers, you know what I'm saying, you're in the right place, you know what I'm saying. And for all y'all that are my subscribers, I appreciate y'all. One way of supporting your boy is hitting that thumbs up, hitting that notification bell, so when your boy Sir Loco is cooking in the kitchen, y'all be the first ones to come and get it, okay? So another thing is, this video is pretty much about like my thoughts, you know, on two things. You know, one is, you know, like I said, the mayhem, the chaos, the drama, if you will, supposedly over, you know, a sneaker, you know what I'm saying, the Air Jordan 5 Black Metallic Reimagined. Now, I don't know if all of that scuffling and fighting was due to the shoe, but since it released yesterday and the sneakers, should I say, and then all these videos started coming out, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that most of it was because of the sneaker, and my thoughts on why or how, you know, or why people fight, you know what I'm saying, if it is even over a sneaker, you know. But you know, unfortunately it is part of the game. A lot of people don't play by the rules, so just be safe out there, you know what I'm saying, for all of y'all that's camping, you know. And then the second half of the video is you know, pose a question to y'all, and I want to get y'all feedback, and also to, you know, my thoughts on it. You know, does it matter if a sneaker sells out or not? Okay, so anyway, here we go. We're just gonna get started. So, you know, as many of y'all know or may not know, you know what I'm saying, I'm from the 90s. Okay, I camped out in the 90s, not a lot. It was more crazier back then. And for those of y'all that know or may not know, I'm from the Midwest. Okay, so I'm from a city, East Chicago, Indiana. Shout out. And it's pretty much the state line. It's right next to Gary, Indiana. Oh, excuse me. And it's right in the state line of Illinois. So it's pretty much about 45-minute drive to Chicago. Okay, and two reasons why I didn't cop Jordans back in the day. And for those of you that don't know, and when I talk about sneakers, I'm not just talking about Jordans. I'm just talking about sneakers in general. But in my case, I'm just talking about some Jordans, okay, and talk about the ones that I do have in hand, okay, as far as like for the second part of the video. But two reasons I didn't camp out was either one, I didn't have the money, or two, I didn't want to get robbed or jumped or whatever the case may be. Because believe it or not, that was a real thing even back then. You know, maybe even sooner, but I'm only talking from experience, okay? So, with that being said, you know, they showed a couple clips, and I'm gonna talk about a couple reasons why people may be fighting. You know what I'm saying? We don't know the whole story, because, you know, a lot of these times, a lot of these stores, especially in urban areas, and it happens everywhere, you know, but possibly mainly in urban areas, okay? Maybe someone runs into, you know, their op, you know what I'm saying, their enemy, if you will. It may not have nothing to do with the sneaker release, but they may have been in the same place, you know what I'm saying? Same place, same time, you know what I'm saying? And it was on site, you know. And then another reason would be probably because somebody cut in line, and unfortunately it happens. You know, people are just too greedy, or just have no respect for the rules or for the game, if you will. And yeah, for somebody, I mean, I could understand it. I'm not saying I'm agreeing with it, but I can understand if, you know what I'm saying, if you're waiting in line for hours and then some guy or some guys, group of guys come and just, you know, cut. And some of that responsibility, I believe, should fall on the store. I know it's not their job to play like security or cop, but, you know, especially like with some of these exclusive releases, like the Bread 85s, there's been drama about that as well. You know, they should be able to supply or accommodate, you know, a safe place, you know what I'm saying, to be able to cop a pair of sneakers, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, like you hear it all the time, it's just a pair of sneakers. It's not worth it. And You know, it's just one of them unfortunate things. Like I said, it's not, it's part of the game, but not part of the game. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen, unfortunately. So, prayers goes out to all those affected. Um, you know, they were saying there was shootouts in a couple of them. You know, I can't 100% confirm it, but either way it goes, you know, we have to do better as a sneaker community. Like me, like, you know, I consider myself an OG. I have respect for the game. I don't love all aspects of the game, like in regards to like reselling and then like, you know, like people cutting lines and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's my thoughts on it. I want to hear your thoughts on that. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever encountered, uh, you know what I'm saying, drama in the lines? Now, thankfully, I have not, you know, since I come back into the, you know, sneaker game, like in the 2020, 2019. Thank God everybody, you know, every line I've been at and whatever the case may be for releases, everybody's been cool. I met some friends and this is what it's all about, you know, connecting, you know what I'm saying, with like-minded people. So thank God, keeping my fingers crossed, and I'm hoping it's the same for y'all. Um, that it's, you know, y'all have had some good experiences, you know what I'm saying, and whether it's camping out or just waiting in line, you know what I'm saying, for a sneaker release, you know. So, you know, drop your thoughts on the comments, or if there's anything crazy that you experienced, was a part of, you know what I'm saying, drop a comment, let your boy know. And now going back to the second half, okay? Second half of this video, which I'll get to in a minute, on whether you care if the sneakers sell out. And I'll give my thoughts on that. All right, guys, so this is the second half of the video. And, you know, like I said, I'll pose that question to y'all. Do y'all care if a sneaker sells out? For me, personally, I don't care if a sneaker sells out. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean anything to me. The only time I do care if a sneaker sells out, obviously, if I wanted the pair really bad and, you know, they sell out, especially if I did my footwork, you know what I'm saying, put in raffles and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, and they sell out. You know what I mean? So to me, if a overall, if a sneaker sells out, it doesn't matter to me. You know, uh, will I get upset? Like I said, if I wanted a sneaker, like I said, I put in the footwork and I didn't get it. Yeah, I would. But you know what? Life goes on. You know, especially early on when I started this YouTube thing. Yeah, I would get. I don't know if some of y'all can relate, but I would get upset, man. I ain't even gonna lie, and I'm not even gonna cap, okay? But now, you know what I'm saying, I've been in it for 4 years, just recently, should I say, and I'm being more selective. I'm being more selective. Jordan Brand does drop a plethora of sneakers, and you know, that's a good thing, you know. So it doesn't matter to me whether they sit or readily available. That's what we want as consumers, you know what I'm saying. We want uh, you know, we want sneakers to be available, you know, and so you have a lot of, you know, people, whether they're content creators or not, you know, oh, they're sitting, I can't believe they're sitting. No, they're readily available, and Nike or Jordan Brand was having a lot of stock, and then also two other factors is, you know, people either they didn't really want that particular sneaker, whether it's a general release or whatever, or, you know what I'm saying, times are rough, you know what I'm saying, not everybody's fortunate enough to be able to cop J's, at least a couple, or even one a month even, you know. So but going back with this Black Metallic 5 Reimagine, I mean, these sold out quick, and that's the thing with the sneaker market, you never know, okay. I wasn't surprised. These kind of flew under the radar because everybody's paying attention to the Bread High 85s. And was I surprised that these sold out? No. I mean, these are OGs. But with that being said, not even OGs are safe, okay? So here, perfect example, you know, we have the Air Jordan 11 Legend Blue, or AKA Columbia's. You know, MJ did rock these in the All-Star game, so, you know what I'm saying, I will consider these an OG. And these were available, you know, and maybe in some websites and some stores in your area, they still might be available. You know, drop a comment and let your boy know if any of these sneakers that I'm showing, if they're available in your area, or maybe even possibly online, but that didn't sell out quick, which I thought they would have sold out, for them being OGs, but I'm saying, like, there's not a whole lot of us who was in the game in the 90s or love or seen Michael Jordan play would appreciate. Maybe some of it, like I said, are in it for the resale, make money, and then there's many of us like me who just for nostalgia purposes. I'm saying Michael Jordan is one of my favorite players. Okay, so like I said, that's a perfect example. Another one is the Black Cement 3s. Sheesh. Dope shoe. I'm pretty sure they sold out in most areas, but, you still see some stragglers here and there. May not be the big sizes, but you still see them available, like weeks after release and even months, so that's a great thing. And maybe it's due because they made a lot of pairs or just people weren't really wanting them. I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. The sneaker game is just all over the place, And another OG that I was kind of surprised that didn't sell out is this Air Jordan 9 Powder Blue, which is an OG from the 90s. And, I don't know. I'm thinking they're still available too, possibly online. But the thing is, what I'm saying is, like, after release day, even weeks after release day, they're still readily available, which is a great thing. And another pair, which isn't an OG, but, a fire shoe, in my opinion, they're still readily available, at least some straggler sizes, and so you just never know. Like I said, either high stock numbers or the demand wasn't as high as people expected. And another shocker for me was their Jordan 3 Minears. I copped these like the day after release. I think it was a Sunday, actually. I copped it online, and these are going like below retail, Who would have thought that, a collab shoe, and then being able to cop it like a day after release, couple years ago or so. No, that instant sellout. And another one that didn't sell out, at least right away, or was still available online and whatnot. And in some areas, they may still be available. Maybe not all sizes, but you'll see some on the shelves, which is the Air Jordan 3 Black Cats. So those are just perfect examples. What I'm saying? It's a little bit all over the place, but that's what I'm getting at, just to put things in perspective. You never know. Now, of course, these are probably gone, or the Air Jordan 3 are probably gone. Eventually all these will eventually sell out. Some have been, ready, available way past the release day, which is a good thing. And others, may take 3 days, 5 days, a week, 2 weeks, or maybe even a month after release day. But as far as the Air Jordan 5, we can all agree that, these ain't going to be ready available, days or weeks after, unless the stores have a restock or late shipments. That'll be the only way, and that's online or whatever the case may be. But these are going to go like hotcakes. These will eventually go. Like I said, these are just a couple OGs, couple fire sneakers, a collab, and some sell out faster than others. And what that means to me is that either the stock is low, like I said, or the demand is just super high. It's just that simple. But in regards to, like I said, do I care if they sell out? Does it mean anything to me? No. If I want the shoe, I'm going to buy it, whether it's hype or not hype. Okay? Like, for me, it's all nostalgia purposes. But like I said, even if I put in, or you put in the footwork and they sell out, you take losses, it's just part of the game. It's just going to happen. I'm not going to be able to get every single release. So overall, I do like where the sneaker market is. It's a whole lot better than what it was even 2-3 years ago, where everything was selling out. All the resellers was grabbing the pairs, whatever the case may be. And I'm not even going to say just the resellers, but just I guess people just had more money to spend back then, because I mean, like, nothing would really sit. So anyway, I want your thoughts on that. Does sneakers selling out mean anything to you? You know, and then also too, you know, with the drama around some sneaker releases, man, what are your thoughts on that? So anyway, I just thought I'd drop a little quick video, and man, y'all are the main ingredient, you know what I'm saying? So you know your boy can't cook without the special ingredient, and that's every single one of y'all that's taking time out of your day to watch my videos. So until next time, peace.